Peri Lyons. This is Peri Lyons, New York City Celebrity Psychic, and I'm wearing a shirt with birds on it. Whee! Because, and fluffing my hair simultaneously. Because, like you, I have many passions, and two of my passions are birds. I have two parakeets, which I named after my parrots, which now that I come to say it seems a little odd, but their names are Marvin and Tony, and they're the lights of my life. They do this thing. I don't know if you've ever, I didn't know how great birds were until I got some last year. And they they go into their cage to do their business and eat and sleep, but they also fly onto the ceiling fan right above my bed and make it go really fast and close their little eyes and pull their wings in and go wee, which is extremely cute. My other passion is gardening. So these are my yellow flag irises, which I'm sharing with you today because I have 1 million of them. All of my flowers came out at the same time yesterday. So they're purple and red and orange and yellow and the flowers are kind of garish, actually, but I love them. Anyway, I'm here staring at the phone like a lovesick teenager waiting for your call. And Moon is in Virgo today, which means we should all be a little detail oriented. Striving, as she says, as she fixes her scarf, striving for purity and idealism, and possibly a tiny bit overcritical of our fellow creatures. But Virgo is the opposite from Pisces. I'm a Pisces, so I love Virgos, but I can be a little critical of them. They can be a little critical of me. But when the moon is in Virgo, it's a great time to get stuff done. Good time to plant things because it's an earth sign. And what else? What else can I tell you? I told you about my passions. Oh, and it's my mom's birthday. So I want to say hi to her in heaven. And I took care of her the last 5 years of her life, which was a joy. But I remember I was doing some genealogy in the last year or so. And I said, and I made an interesting discovery. I said, Mom, you know you're a direct descendant, like the great-great-granddaughter of like all these Mayflower people? She said, oh, darling, which is how she talked. Oh, darling. They were latecomers. They were here visiting our relatives who were already here. And I was like, damn, you posh. So we'll start about my mom. And I am here to answer your questions about life and love and career. Please, no algebra, calculus, or geography. You can ask, but you might be disappointed. And meanwhile, while I'm staring at the phone like a lovesick teenager waiting for your call, we're going to do our weekly, say it with me, psychic tarot weather, which is just like regular weather, except less damaging to crops. Shannon in Sacramento. Cool. This is my favorite TV series of all time was set, The Mentalist. I'll be with you right after the psychic tarot weather. You cool with that?
Yep, that sounds great.
Awesome, possum. Thank you. And while you're waiting, I want you to breathe in deeply and breathe out through your mouth like this. It's a little rude, like you're blowing out a birthday candle.
Okay.
It stimulates the vagus, VAGUS nerve, and relaxes you and kind of, it's a good thing. And it's also very silly. So, okay. Oh my gosh. Today's first card. Oh, here's how this works. It works like this. The first card is the beginning of the week, which is right now. The week starts today. If you're us, then you're us. Second card is a weekendish. Third card is towards next Wednesday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And we're drawing 3 cards. The first card is the Fool card. Now, this does not mean that you're a fool. What it does mean, and this always means this, is that you're starting a new journey of some kind. It can be small, it can be big. You could be starting a hobby, starting gardening, or perhaps things to do with birds. Or you could be starting a big journey. You could be accepting a marriage proposal, getting ready to have a kid. But what this means is have some faith because the universe is going to meet you more than halfway. There's a great quote from the poet Goethe, which goes, whatever you do or dream you can do, begin it. Boldness has genius and power and magic within it. So it's a great time to start a journey of any kind. I love doing that. I can never find the cards afterwards, but what the heck. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Um, this is the Eight of Pentacles, which is kind of the day job card. It's a very good card if you're looking for work. If you have a job, it means that your job's going pretty well. Things are plugging along. If you are an artist or a writer, it means that now is the time to take your artistic life as seriously as you would a 9 to 5 job. The great writer Norman Mailer, who was a big deal in the 70s and 80s and stuff, um, used to get up at 7, and by 9 a.m. he was in his office and he'd write until 5 p.m. and he'd stop the workday. And he won Pulitzer Prizes and was a big genius. So a lot of times, those of us who are writing books or writing music or poetry forget that that's a job too. So this is good news if you have a day job or are looking for one. And it's also telling you that if you have artistic ambitions, take them as seriously as you would the day job. Whee! Oops, that kind of flopped, didn't it? Okay, what is our last card? Ooh, look at her. It is the Queen of Wands. I like her. She looks kind of smug in this deck. I kind of like that. She's got a black kitty there, symbolizing intuition. Queen of Wands is an outgoing, kind of life of the party card. She's usually a woman in your vicinity, or it could be you, who is a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Shout out to all my Aries friends. Hi, Jennifer. And she is either in your life to help you this week, or if you happen to be a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, it means that at the end of this week, you're going to be very self-expressed in some way. So it's a good time to ask for raises, propose to people. But it's a good time to try and get your way, because when you get your own card, if you're a fire sign, it means that you're going to be having a lot of luck and very self-expressed. And if you're not, this means that a kind of outgoing, cheerful woman, possibly a fire sign, is going to be in your vicinity and helping you out somehow. Woohoo! There you go. All right, my darling, are you there? Have you done breathing? I mean,
Yes,
not forever,
yes,
obviously.
I
Okay.
am.
It's so nice to hear your voice. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. Okay, I like to connect to people, especially you, Shannon, through their birthdays. You just tell me, you don't have to tell me the year, but if you want to tell me the day and the month, that's awesome.
September 7th.
Oh, Virgo. Well, it's a very good day for you. When the moon is in our own sign, the moon's in Virgo today. It usually is kind of what I
Oh,
call the
okay.
green light day. Yeah. So how can I help you, my love?
I was just wondering if you could connect me to any loved ones that have passed.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Oh, dear. First person who's coming through is a young woman, youngish woman. Did you lose an aunt young? Or is this
No,
a friend?
no.
Okay. Was there anybody in particular you wanted to? It's okay. It happens. Often, what's interesting is when we open the gates for people to come through, the people who come through first are usually not the closest to you. The ones who are closest to us kind of hang back. So sometimes the first through the door are like second cousins or somebody we were really good friends with in second grade. But who did you want to? Oh, there's a guy coming through too. Who did you want to talk to?
Well, my kid's dad just passed, or my
Oh,
grandma or grandpa, one of them.
oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, that's interesting. The other thing is the young lady could be your grandmother, because people present at the age 30 and the age that they passed at. But sometimes they just present at 30 because we all look good then and everybody wants to look good. Um, was she kind of tall
No, she was
ish?
she was short.
Really short. Okay, then I don't know who this broad is. And you can just, thanks for showing up, but go away.
Okay.
Okay, let's see if I can. I'm sorry about your children's father. That's very hard. Um,
Yeah, it is.
he have a 2-syllable first name, not Gary, but like a very kind of all-American
Like,
name.
yes,
What was his first name?
Jeremy.
Okay. All right. Sorry, I was hearing Gary. But Sometimes it's a kind of a long distance call, so I don't always hear it right. Jeremy. Um, he's a nice looking guy. Did he have sort of medium brown hair, sort of sandy hair? Medium brown?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
A
like
little,
brown. Like,
do you have like sideburns?
he had many different hairstyles.
Yes. He's good hair. He's showing me his hair. Nice looking guy too.
Yeah.
About 5'10",
Yep.
kind of broad shouldered.
Yep.
Yeah, that's him. Oh, I love him. Oh, he didn't pass that long ago. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it was pretty recent.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, he's a real like all American man's man type.
Yeah,
he's a real guy, is what I'm saying. Did he like hunt or fish or anything like that?
Did he like? I'm sorry, what?
Did he do outdoor stuff?
Yeah.
This is an odd question. Did he hunt or fish?
No, he didn't. I mean, he was just all over the place. He would do anything, but it wasn't like a hobby for him to fish. No.
Okay, yeah. No, but he's very energetic, is what I'm getting.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Sorry,
Did
I'm
his passing
outside
of
right
any?
now.
That's okay. You're allowed. Interesting noises where you live. Uh, did his passing have anything to do with traffic or car?
No.
Or did he have a car that he really liked?
He was homeless.
Oh my God, I'm so
He didn't
sorry.
really have anything. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. That just wouldn't have. I'm very bourgeois. It wouldn't have occurred to me. I'm really sorry.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
that
okay.
explains the teeth. Okay.
And the
Oh,
outdoors, probably.
Yeah. I was putting a slightly bourgeois perspective on that. Oh, I'm sorry. He was yeah, substances. Oh dear.
Mhm. Yeah.
But that only kicked in like 10 years ago. Well, by only, I mean, oh dear.
Really bad. Yeah, it did.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he was kind of handling it up till then, but then combination of opioids. Well, I won't go into detail, but I'm very sorry. He was a lovely guy,
Yeah.
but well, a lot of addicts are lovely people. Um, oh dear. Did his mom pass?
No, she's still alive.
She
They weren't very close, though.
Yeah, but she misses him like crazy now. She feels really
Yeah.
guilty. Here's what he wants to say to you. I'm sorry. Flat out. I'm sorry. He never paid you. Are you there? Oh, okay. Well, uh, okay, we're gonna get her back and see what else Jeremy has to say. Um, interesting. When people come through, it's funny. When people come through, it's what I said before is true, that sometimes the first people through the door aren't always the people who are closest to us. For some reason, they hang back a little. I don't know why. Doesn't make any sense to me. Also, the thing I said about when they come through, and this is interesting. I was just reading a book by the late psychic Sylvia Brown, and I was fascinated that she said this too, that when people, oh, hey, dear, I was just saying, I just read a book by Sylvia Brown that I was fascinated to hear her say too, that for her, when people come through, they're usually around 30 and the age they were when they passed. Jeremy was probably around 37, but he looks a lot older.
Yes, he was. Yep, 38.
Yeah. Yeah. He just wants to say he's sorry. He's really sorry, which is probably why the phone disconnected, because that happens sometimes. He never paid child support. You have 2 kids with him?
Yeah, 2 kids.
Yeah. Beautiful kids. So I'll say this for him. Great genetic material. Really smart, gorgeous kids. Girl and a boy? No. Hold on.
Yep, a girl and a boy.
A girl and a boy. Okay.
The boy looks just like him.
Yeah. I mean, really just like me. It's the same hairline too, which is kind of funny.
Yep, they have the same exact hair. Exactly.
And the girls are the girl has those huge headlight eyes, right?
What was that?
Your girl has these huge like headlight eyes. Beautiful eyes.
Yeah.
Your little girl.
So he has the sun. My son has the brightest, beautiful, bluest eyes ever.
Yeah, I mean, they look like headlights. Oh, I'm sorry. That's what I was seeing eyes. They're so pretty that here I go. Gender roles assigning to the girl. The girl is lovely though. She's got a beautifully shaped face, very delicate.
Yep.
Yeah, and a very pretty. You did a good job with the names. Very pretty names.
Thank you.
He's going to be the boy. The boy. They're both fine, and I'm happy to tell you that as far as I'm getting, they're happy and healthy.
Mentally, the boy has some issues.
I was going to say he's going to be around the boy a little more. He's very sensitive. Is he maybe on the spectrum?
He's very sensitive.
Very, very
no,
sensitive.
he's schizophrenia.
Okay. He's lovely. He's got a beautiful, beautiful heart. Just beautiful.
Yes, he does. Yep, he sure does.
So Jeremy's very much around him in terms of like being a guardian angel. Very much around him. He's around your little girl too, but she doesn't need as much kind of
no, she definitely doesn't like he does.
Yeah. Yeah. She's a little bit of a badass, in fact.
Kind of.
I like her. Yeah. She's sort of like a daffodil with teeth or something. I don't know. She's very delicate, but she's also a badass. I've got a niece like that. I call her the stainless steel kitten. She's very delicate, but she's really resilient. Yeah. Your little girl's very gifted. Well, your boy's gifted too. It's just harder for him to express.
I've been told that he is.
Yeah, he is.
Definitely.
Does he do any art?
He can draw.
Yeah. I think that's going to really come to the forefront. I think it's very therapeutic for him too. I like your kids. Thank you for introducing me to them.
Oh, no problem.
Jeremy's very sorry that he wasn't there. He's also sorry that he was really irresponsible and checked out. And he said, look, it was like it's like being possessed by a demon, is what he says. He's trying to take responsibility. Like. Yeah, it really was. Because when he was good, he was very, very good. And when he was bad, oh boy.
He was bad, yeah.
He was bad.
Two different people.
Yeah, and I was just going to say, like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Hold on, I need some ginger ale. Whew. Mediumship makes me thirsty. Yeah, that's about it. We got 10 minutes left, so we can see if anybody else is coming through for you. your short grandmother's coming through, and she's very angry at me.
She's feisty.
She's a feisty little thing.
Yeah, she is.
Did she have dark hair when she was younger?
Yeah, she had it was like dark brown, medium brown, not real dark. Yeah,
real dark though. Yeah, very pretty, like high contrast color and pale skin, dark hair.
Yep.
She looked like a little doll when she was younger.
She was beautiful, very, very pretty.
Yeah, very pretty. She had blue eyes. She had very pretty eyes, very long lashes. She just told me
she had long eyelashes though.
That's it. Yeah, very like Bambi lashes.
Yep.
You cannot sit here. Sorry, she wants to take over. She wants you to manage your finances. I think you're doing a fine job with your finances, but you're a little bossy, my darling. Does she have a flower name of some kind? Rose or Dahlia, Gardenia? Barbara. Okay. Yeah, she's very bossy. She died a little younger than she should have. Sorry about that. She's very much with you. You have a sister? Oh, I lost you again. Oh, darling. Oh, well, I seem to have lost you again. But you have a sister, and she wants you to know that she's angry at your sister. She likes you. She's mad at me because I didn't see her because she was sort of standing behind the tall girl. I don't know who the hell that was. Sometimes people just stop by. Oh, well, it's lovely meeting you. And thank you for giving me the chance to meet your people. So, we have Brenda next. I love the name Brenda. Like Brenda Starr. Hi, Brenda. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Where are you calling from?
Long Island, New York.
Yeah, New York. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
All right, baby. I love Long Island. Um, it's funny. Well, anyway, I like to connect people through their birthdays. So, when is your birthday?
August 14th.
Leo's. Well, you have a
Leo
good,
the Lion.
yeah, August 14th. I think that was Alfred Hitchcock's birthday. Pretty sure.
Really?
Yeah, and it's my friend, a genius friend of mine who started this storytelling thing called The Moth. It's his birthday too. Anyway, great birthday. So maybe you're a genius. Anyway, how can I help you today?
Maybe.
Mm.
Just a question about I went through a lot in the last couple of years since COVID came and business got hit. I'm having some issues with I had an addiction. I was basically put out homeless, and
Oh,
then
honey.
now I have I'm with family now, but it was I have a boyfriend that I was with, and everything was based on his business coming through, and it didn't go through. So I'm trying to figure out if I'm in the right direction, because I'm still hoping that project works. So if there's any guidance or anybody,
Can I be really straightforward with you as somebody
sure.
who's in recovery? Are you going to meetings?
Meeting? No,
My
what
dad.
meeting?
Well, if you had a substance or if you had an addiction, my dad was a doctor for 60 years, and one of the things he said to me when I was struggling with a problem like that is he said, "You'll only get better and stay better if you go to meetings. So it can be AA, NA, but
But I don't have I mean, you think I have an addiction?
I thought you said you. It's not what I'm getting from you, but I thought you started out by saying that you were recovering from something.
No, I did not say anything. So, no. I went through an eviction. I was, basically homeless because I couldn't afford
Oh my
eviction.
God! I thought you said addiction. Oh my God!
No,
I'm so
addiction.
sorry.
I'm like, that's why I said, I'm like,
oh,
confused.
honey, that's awful. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. So because it's just because of the economy and what happened with business, and now I'm basically homeless. But my boyfriend, I couldn't, I came to my sister's house and she wouldn't let anybody else come in. And
oh God,
he has no one. So I'm like trying to help him. And we still had business stuff together. We have a lot of stuff. And now I'm also on top of that, being sued by the landlord. So I need to know how if that's coming up. Like it's starting March 23rd. I'm supposed to, he wants like, I don't know, $30,000-$40,000. He didn't say, but he's suing me in Supreme Court. And it's just a whole mess. So I need direction. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I'm going to win this case or what, because I can't afford.
First, you call the Legal Aid Society. Legal Aid. They do pro bono. They do free work. They'll help you. And then call the New York Department of Housing. You have rights as a tenant, and I'm just telling you this because I've been through this.
Sure.
The New York Department of Housing. You can look up the number. They're open for like 3 hours. They take calls 3 hours a day, like 3 days a week. But call them and call Legal Aid. You need legal help right now. Let me just pull a card for you here.
Yes.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
okay.
Please. I did.
Okay.
I started millions of calls.
Okay, things are going to get better because the cards I'm picking for you right now, it's difficult. You've got the 5 of Wands, which is people like fighting over something. It's not a pleasant card to get. It means you're in some sort of dispute.
Well, that's it. Yeah, dispute.
Yeah. And then you have the 4 of Cups, which means that you've offered him like stuff to sort of placate him, and he's not having it.
Yes.
However, it does look like that with some planning and with some help, you have a chance of winning this. You have more rights than you think you do. I'm telling you, the 7 of Wands means that the story behind this card is that this guy, there was going to be a big bloody battle tomorrow, but this guy has snuck into the enemy camp and stolen all their swords. So nobody's going to die. And P.S. got a lot of nice new swords. What this means is that planning and getting the right advice, which in your case legal advice and the housing department.
Right.
You have rights. He can
Right.
try, and New York landlords especially will try and just intimidate you and pull a fast one. They're awful, worst people in the world.
Mhm.
But the outcome card for you is looking good. This looks like this is within 9 months. This is the 9 of Pentacles. And this is a woman. She's got a place to live. As you see, she's in a walled garden. She's got financial security. She's got a bird in her hand, which I approve of because I love birds. But this signifies her like sending her ideas out into the world and getting money back. So
Nice.
the pattern of these cards says to me that you're preparing in the right way. You're getting the right kind of help. Get a little more
Mhm.
help. Do everything they tell you to. Don't be bullied by the landlord because it looks like you have a chance of winning. It really, then don't
Awesome.
get discouraged. This is a card where you get discouraged and give up.
Right.
Do not give up because, yeah. Also looks to me
Awesome.
like your boyfriend stuff might come through. So this is somebody that we've got 90 seconds, so I'm going to talk very fast because I'm a New Yorker and I'm good at that.
Right.
And then the last card is a kind of dreams and wishes coming true card. So it's not
Awesome.
just a fantasy. I think this might come through. So hang in there for the next 6 weeks. Things are going to take a
Will
turn for the
do.
better. And bless you. And I'll put you,
Definitely. Thank you
Brenda,
so much.
I'll put you in my Buddhist prayers. Okay.
Oh,
right,
thank you. I
sweetheart.
appreciate that.
And let
Yes,
me know how
thank
you're
you.
doing. Okay.
I will. Thank you so much.
Thank
Okay.
you. It's going to be okay, guys. It really is. So I want to say thank you to all my callers, all my watchers, all my listeners. I just love you guys. I get the best people ever calling in. And so I'm sending you all lots of love and good vibes. And come back next week. I'm here at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Moonstruck TV, which is the Earth's largest, most successful psychic network, and on A1R Radio. I'm going to pull one last card for us for the week coming up. Oh, I love this. And the Three of Wands says that it's a good time for commitment and completion. So some project you've been working on, something, if you've been feeling a little up in the air, this is the week when you're going to get an idea about what your direction is. Things are going to fall into place, and you might get a commitment if you're with somebody. If you're not going to get committed. That sounds wrong. All right. Take care, loves. Thank you.